안녕하세요, 여러분. Tony입니다. Hello, everyone. This is Tony. Today I wanted to do quickly a little reaction and first listen to a song by BTS's V for Itaewon Class. Now, Itaewon Class being the ever popular record-breaking K-drama series that is currently airing, featuring Park Seo-joon. And for those of you who don't really know, I guess Park Seo-joon is a very famous Korean actor. He's also happens to be my favorite male Korean actor. He's most notably in Korean dramas like Her Private Life and What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. And he's also featured in the movie Parasite. So in Parasite he's the friend who gets the main character the job at the Park's house. With regards to Itaewon Class, very quick, very brief synopsis is that Park Seo-joon, he's kind of like in kindergarten. In his early years, he gets kind of picked on by a rich kid. So then he decides to fight back, and because of it, he ends up in prison because of the guy who, like, his dad is a big conglomerate, like corporate owner, and due to this, like a lot of circumstances happen, and then so once out of prison, Park Seo-joon's character, he wants to get revenge on the father and the son. So what happens is that he opens up like a food bar, and it's his goal to like overcome them by beating them, and then along the way, a friend joins him in his quest. Really good series, and you should definitely watch it. The title of this track is Sweet Night, and this is OST part 12. There have been 11 previous songs. I think 11 was by Crush, which is really cool because Crush also did Crash Landing on You, and that was a huge success also. Basically, in general, Itaewon Class, like Crash Landing on You, is getting lots of massive idols to do their OSTs, soundtracks, and again, I think if I'm correct, which most likely is, this song is the very first song that V of BTS has ever done as a original soundtrack, and I think he really requested to have the soundtrack be for Itaewon Class because I think he is a big fan of it. And yeah, so I'm really excited to see what this song's all about, and without further ado, 준비, ready, 시작! Okie dokie, let us start Sweet Night now. So that's Park Seo-joon. Oh, it's English. He has such a like soothing voice, honestly. Especially today. Today's raining, so listening to this right now, it's like really soothing. Kind of goes with the vibe. So yeah, that's Park Seo-joon and his like. He loses his. There's somebody in his life that passes away that also triggers this want to kind of get revenge. Is this featuring somebody? There's a female voice behind the background, but it doesn't mention who the woman is. Oh wow, this is really good. But it's so different from like actually no, these solos usually are a bit like slower and more emotional, so it's really nice. So that's the girl that Park Seo-joon's character is like teaming up with to defeat the bad guys. Oh, this is so cool. We're ships in the okay, so it's kind of like about relationships, clearly. So that's the restaurant. Dan Bam. Oh, they're live streaming. They're live streaming. Oh, that's so good. The harmonization and the control, the voice control. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my goodness. The I've noticed it now for a few of these songs. The starting is always kind of like a speaking, kind of like more English, and then it slowly get into more like vocals, more singing, like real like high, like deeper note singing, and it's really nice how they do a build up. And even with the song, it has a nice build up also. Like that high note was everything. Holy cow, that was so good. It's a very good song for like the nighttime, and like it's just very happy. It's very evident that the series is not in its like kind of like climax stage yet, because we're still seeing very much like happy stuff. There's not as much sad stuff, but it's good. Like I like how the beginning it starts off kind of like sad, but then it's building to like happy, because it's very much telling you that like there's happier days after. This is very like raw, kind of like it's just like the guitar and like whistling. There's very few instruments and like electrical edits. It's a very soothing song. Okay, that's it. Okay. My thoughts on this song are that it's amazing, but that also maybe has to do with the fact that it's part of an amazing drama series. But taking the drama series out, the song itself is amazing. It's very stripped back. It is very nice to see personally, because usually when you categorize BTS, you don't really you think about like the high energy, like Idol, like On, like Fake Love. You think of like the high energy songs, and then when you like very few people, like apart for like I don't, maybe not very few people, because there are a lot of armies, but less people, I guess, are aware of like kind of these solos of each individual BTS member, and how like kind of V in particular, his solos are a bit more emotional and heartfelt. They're very different. They're a bit slower, I find. And with that being said, this is very much similar into that same vein, but it's also a lot more stripped back, because there's less, I find, musical instruments, but it has the same kind of formatting and DNA that these solos have had in the past, where it's kind of like in the beginning he's kind of like more of like the mumbly, like low talking / singing, and often enough it's actually kind of in English actually, and then towards the middle or early parts of the song, the like song builds up into like a vocal, more either joyous or sadder, with more emotion behind them, and this is kind of what they did here. And I really do enjoy that one high note that V hits, like the build up to that one like kind of sustained high note, and it's very like the song itself is very soothing. I really enjoy the stripped back idea of like less like electronic, or like just less instruments in general, just keeping it very much like kind of like almost acoustic, like with the guitar and the whistling. Now I don't know who the female is, but the female does add like a very nice background harmonization to V's vocals. And at one point I honestly thought like during the high note, Jimin took over for that, but it's clearly not. But it's just a really good song, and it's a very good like happy kind of like chill vibes feel, although granted it's a bit sad too, so you could listen to it then. But like I said, like it's raining right now outside for me, so it fits perfectly with the weather. And the song in itself is great, and the music video, it doesn't reveal too much, and it does clearly show that it's still like the beginning stages of like the whole series. It's a series to definitely look forward to, and especially if they keep on getting artists like this, it's definitely a series to keep your eyes on, especially if you enjoy K-pop, because like they just got V from BTS. That's amazing. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. 감사합니다. And until next time, 안녕히 계세요. Goodbye.